Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Good morning. We are just getting set up here. If you guys wouldn't mind waiting a couple minutes. I forgot to schedule the stream today. So, hey, what's up, Bunny? I forgot to schedule it. I had a crazy busy day yesterday. I had doctor's appointment. I had soccer. I was all over the place yesterday. My kids had camp. It was nuts. I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock last night from soccer. So I went straight to bed. And one of my players break their arm at practice yesterday. Horrible. Fell back on it funny and broke his arm. Had to take him to the hospital and everything. It was hectic. I really feel bad for him. Obviously. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks, man. I just scheduled this thing. What's up, Justin? Hey, Zero. Hey, SW Blaze. Hey, Day Trading Vlog. Thanks for joining, guys. Sorry for not posting the schedule or not having this scheduled. Just got away from yesterday. I just logged on. And I was like, where's my scheduled live stream? Forgot to do it. Appreciate you guys jumping in on it so quick. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes before we jump in the technicals. Yeah, man, he's 10. He fell back on his arm, like he just went down and then like put his arm, like he fell down and like put his arm down to like break his fall, and his arm just broke. It's brutal. I gotta go grab my phone, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on, give me a second. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back live streaming, boys. Yeah, it was a coach's nightmare, SW Blaze. It was like you hear that scream and you're like, oh man, that's not just a normal like hurt ankle or something. He was in a ton of pain. Yeah, man, our Discord's blowing up. I appreciate you guys, everybody contributing to that thing. I'm gonna find the link for it. Man, I need a better Discord. Nico is tearing it up on the Discord, helping out the channel. I really appreciate all his help. Everything. Just an old man set in his ways. Let's see here, Discord link. I'm just giving this like 2 more minutes before we. What's up, Nico? I'm just giving this thing a couple more minutes before we start doing the technicals and stuff. Before I start doing the technicals, this Nasdaq. God, this thing is difficult. Difficult. Alrighty. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start the technicals now. You guys ready? Let's look first at, well, I say we start the technicals, but let's look first at fundamentals. We have any news coming out today? We do. We've got some ISM news coming out at 9 o'clock. We got ISM, factory orders. So these prices, market will probably spike around these. So 9 o'clock, probably want to be cautious. Tomorrow we've got jobless claims. And then, of course, on Friday, we've got NFP, which is going to be a big mover for the markets. Man, let's just look at the technical analysis. So let me look if there's any headlines going on first before we do this technical thing. Yeah, I mean, it looks really bullish, right? I mean, right now it looks really bullish, but look at these two candles we had the last couple of days. These are very bearish reversal candles coming in. I mean, this buying could be, shorts getting taken out. This could be, but what we can see here is just if I'm not trying to guess, not trying to guess what's going on, but actually what's going on. We talk about it nearly every day. We've got, a large down channel that we're in. Keep it in mind, we're still in this large bearish down channel. We've got this bullish up channel, which we've now broken out of the top range, the top resistance here. And price is using that back end of this resistance level now as support. And we can see it bouncing off there. And price typically does that. What was resistance will become support, and what was support will become resistance. So we can see it now pushing off that level. We can see the band opening up. We can see this downtrend line coming into its sights. And we've also got the 200 SMA up here. This is the 200 zoo. SMA. Oh man, writing with a mouse is no bueno. 200 SMA up there. So yep. I mean, I think we got this downtrend line here. It may come through that, and then I think you'd see an explosion up to 200 SMA if it got through this trend line. I think it'd be a lot of shorts getting taken out, and I think price would explode up to the 200 SMA on the daily, and I think that would be its next major area of resistance. But on here, these two candles from on Monday and Tuesday this week, very bearish candles. So the fact that price is not continuing, is not acting the way it should want to roll here, is a very bullish sign, particularly if we break these highs up top here. For me, it just seems so overextended. So overextended, particularly with all this talk of recession and everything. I think everybody's kind of waiting for this thing to come down and probably taking shorts on it, and they keep getting, stopped out. What sellers all of a sudden become buyers. You got to short, you got to buy it, but you got to buy it back to get out of your position. So we're seeing a little bit of that going on now. We can take a look at some lower time frames to see if we can't see what's going on today. Higher time frames looks bullish. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks a little more rangy, to be honest with you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We look up here. We're looking very rangy up here, to be honest. On the 4-hour daily, it looks like we're wanting to push up, but on here we've got a couple of really strong rejections. It looks like of that level up at the top, and that's kind of where we're getting that doji. Those two bearish doji candles coming on the daily, right here. So these long wicks on the 4-hour price has tried to break through 13,100, and it's gotten rejected twice. Is that a double top? I don't know. I don't really trade double tops and double bottoms, but other people may be seeing this as a double top. We can see here the band on the 4-hour really pinching in. I mean, this is very tight consolidation. Band on the 4-hour. I don't see anywhere else where we had that before. Such tight consolidation. Sometimes tight consolidation means reversals, right? I don't even see over here. We've got such tight consolidation on the 4 hour. So I would be looking for range breakouts, to be honest. You know, you got a resistance level up here and a support level maybe here. Maybe another one down all the way down here. This one might be a better support level, but you know, the bottom of the band there on the 4 hour, I think that if we can, how this 4 hour candle closes in 36 minutes, you know, if it pushes up and looks really bullish, you know, we close like that or something with this filled in green, you know, I'd be looking for a move up. But if it rolls down and we close somewhere down here, down below 12,800, you know, it does have some support down here. Remember, we are in this bullish uptrend at the moment. You can see here this bullish up channel, but price may want to fall back down. You know, it could fall all the way back down to 12,000. You know, I've had this bearish bias coming in almost every morning, and it has not worked out for me, has it? I mean, if you guys watch the live streams, you notice that my bearish bias has not been too profitable. This is a very nice setup right here. I'm just noticing, which I didn't get, but very nice setup there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, the breakout to the upside. You ever see something like that? You know, very nice rotation structure to the downside within a bullish channel. Just draw your trend line, buy the break, take it up to the top of the channel in the 4 hour or higher, new highs. That's what you should have done. But up here, yeah, I mean, it's just looking like a lot of consolidation. Draw a supporting trend line like that. A lot of lines going on. I should take this one off because that's not in play at all. I would actually take this one off too, and I'd probably be using, you know, the bottom of the band there at 12,850. Mark that out. So big area of support coming in right here. If that breaks, you know, I think 12,700 is in play. But I'm also looking for the break to the upside. Now, if I do think it we're ranging up here, the way to really trade this is to short it up here and buy it down here, right? So you trade a range. But I'm waiting for this thing to maybe move a little bit in one direction. We may not get it because of NFP on Friday coming in. Let's look at the hourly chart. Keep dropping down. We can see here that we're trading. We can see where our activity is this week is above last week's value area, which is down here. So that's a bullish sign. We can see last week's point of control all the way down here. This week's point of control is all the way up here. Another bullish sign. So we're trading within last week's highs, which are over here. Now we're up here. So bullish sign, you can't deny it's a bullish sign. We may be ranging though. You can clearly see the range going on. So it's looking rangy. Like I just said a second ago, trading the range, sell it up here, buy it down here, and you don't want to get stuck in the middle of this thing because it could go either way. So that's, I think, what we have to do today. I'm trying to find a good place to get in on the downside. We can see this big low volume node to buy it on the low end. You know, there's several levels here that could be providing some support. And there's one here. This is the bottom of the band on the 4 hour. You know, down here, all the way down here. So it's like, which level do we think is going to really provide the strong enough support to hold this thing if it wants to roll down? Sometimes we can drop down to a 5-minute chart then. We say, okay, we want to buy it somewhere down here. How do we figure that out? Well, we wait for a 5-minute bearish structure to form like that. Draw that trend line, wait for that trend line to break, and then take it up. So yeah, there seems I don't see a real clear level where I'm like, okay, let's get in at 12,860. That seems to be like my support level. I mean, maybe session pre-market lows somewhere over here. I'm not seeing a real clear level on it for me. The only real clear level I'm seeing are these 2 points. This to me seems like a real clear area of resistance. I don't see a real clear area of support. For me, other people might see it differently. We can look at an overnight volume profile. Yeah, I mean, somewhere down here. I know that's not a great. That's not great trading plan, but it is what it is. I don't want to buy it up here with the anticipation of it breaking higher. I mean, I'm not going to buy 13,025 thinking we're going to then pop up. I mean, it might pop up to 13,100 on that, but this is too high to buy it up here, particularly if it looks like it's rangy right now. So, looks like we may have to scalp this thing. Scalp it. Scalp it a little bit. Kind of do what we did yesterday. Actually, I don't even see a good scalp setup. Yesterday we had a good scalp setup, but today I don't really see one. All right, guys, I gotta go fill up my coffee mug. I'm gonna run back here, be in time for the market open. My coffee mug is completely empty. I got 1 minute. Be right back. Oh boy, didn't quite make it back for the market open, huh? That's okay. I'm not touching this thing in the market open. I'm not. Like I said, we're in the middle of this range. It's not the place you want to buy it or be messing with it. Now, if you're really looking to get in on it, the bottom of this band here would maybe be a good buy point at 12,990. So funny. I'm like, I'm not touching it on the open, and I get back and I'm like, maybe there's a trade setup. What I found is that the Bollinger Bands on the 1 minute and the 5 minute have really been providing good opportunities. Now, if we start stretching this right here, if we start stretching outside this Bollinger Band, stretching outside the Bollinger Bands on the 5 minute and the 1 minute, meaning that we're closing outside of them like we are right here, that's a really bullish sign to me. I mean, this looks really bullish. It's just, I'm not going to buy the top of it. Sorry. I ain't buying the top of it. I even looked at the chat this morning. Paul, what's up, man? Good morning. I think I've already said good morning to most of the guys that were here right at the start. STR, good morning. Tom, what's up, man? YST, good morning. It's Dave, good morning. Micro Scalper, what's up? Jesse, how you doing? Wayne, good to see you. Jeff, what's up, man? Airbank, Vernon, good morning. Always good to see you. Vernon's been here since day one. I always appreciate Vernon's support. He's got a fantastic channel as well, Vernon Day Trades. Check it out. Kyle, what's up, man? Hey, Major Dave, good morning. Thanks for always supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Hey, Andre, good morning. From Berlin, I believe, if I'm correct. Wowie Care, good morning. Appreciate you guys joining us. We can look over here on the 4 hour. Looks like it may be wanting to come up to this level of resistance up here. Pushing up. It looks strong. It looks strong. We're moving into a little bit of a higher volume node. Gosh, I really want to. Oh, man. Taking everything from me not to try to buy this thing. I'm sitting on my hands, though. Sitting on my hands. As soon as I jump in on it, you know what it's going to do? Boom, tank. And I'll get stopped out. Futures trading is so risky because of that, because of the drawdown. You know, if I was buying triple Q, I could buy it here, and if it rolled down, it'd be fine, because I think it's eventually going to go back up. But I could endure some drawdown on an equities or an ETF, I mean, and but enduring that drawdown on a futures contract and a derivatives product is very, very risque. That's why we use these lower time frames, like the 1 minute, 5 minute, 500 volume, to really get a precise entry. You know, you really want to get that nice clinical entry on it. You can see here, down a little bit. If you don't mind giving this thing a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you like this live stream, help me out a lot. YouTube might be like, oh man, people like this thing, and they might put it in front of other people, and then other people start watching it, and we're all watching it, and it's cool. I wish I could get everybody like on microphones so we could like have different people chiming in. I need to get like a co-host of this thing one morning, a couple mornings. Yeah, Nico, let's do it. Have different guests, yeah. We see our price. Looks like it wants to pull back, but Delta's moving up. Is it going to pop on this? Ooh. I feel like this is a solid B trade setup. I don't know if I want Bs. Do I want Bs or do I want As? A pluses. I think you gotta wait for those A pluses. Well, it did pop there. Came in. Big move up. Came in. A little bit of consolidation. Come down here, watch Delta. Delta starts moving up. You could try to read price, get in on it here, anticipating the pop. For me, that's a solid B setup because the thing could also just roll down to value area low. That's like a 70% chance that it would pop on that. Not even that, not even 70, like a 60% chance. Just watching it. About this value area high sometimes can be support. Really looking for a good setup. Now look at that 1 minute candle over there. You see the 1 minute bearish. Oh boy. Sometimes it's giving you these bearish signals, like a couple bearish signals over here in the 1 minute, and then it just breaks higher. Bearish signal breaks higher. It's like, you're kind of waiting for that pullback, waiting for that big pullback, and then you just never get it. And it just rips up. Very nice LVN ledge that formed there at 80. Gapping up on the 500 volume. That's a very bullish sign. But what I think sometimes traders get caught in is that price will typically explode to where it wants to go. Like it'll move very rapidly to wherever it wants to go. And so I think some traders take that as a sign of like really aggressive buying and they jump in on it like right at the top, only to see it just reverse on them right away. So you want to be kind of careful. Well, I want to be kind of careful of not getting too eager beaver on it and jumping in, even though this looks like it's going to go. I don't want to get too eager beaver on it. I really want to wait for some sort of structured pullback that I can trade, but yeah, this looks like it might pop. You can see Delta here moving. I mean, this is just the structure, right? Coming up. I mean, you can trade Delta just like you trade the chart. You trade the chart. You can see it pull back on Delta, go back up. Very nice low volume node forming here. Oops, I lost something there. Nico's going short. Good call, Nico. You can see Cumulative Delta there dropping. If I was long, I'd probably be getting out too. I don't want to trade against this trend though. We've got point of control now coming in up here. I'm waiting for my pullback. See what happens. You can take a short up here though. I mean, this was the resistance level. The trend is your friend, baby. Trend right now is up. Oh, we can see Delta here breaking structure, breaking bullish structure, moving down. I'm still waiting for a pullback, guys. Or you can short it. I mean, that's kind of one of the things we said was that this is going to be this big area of resistance. And we're in a range. You want to, sorry, what we said was that we're in this range. We got one touch up here, another touch up here, we're coming back up to it. You can trade the range, and you would be shorting it up here. So I don't know. It's tricky. I think it could poke up to 13,113. So, if you were trading S triple Q, you could probably endure that drawdown. But if you're trading a futures contract, you probably would keep getting stopped out. I don't know though. I'm just a bear. I don't really know. I clicking away on this microphone. Sorry, you guys can probably hear that. Oh, now it's moving higher. Man, I'm sending an email and I've missed this little pullback here. But again, we're just kind of sitting on our hands. Sorry guys, I run another business too, so I'm sending an email about that. I do a couple things here. I've got 4 monitors. I can do a few things at one time. Oh wow, we can see it opened up now right up to 103 on the 1 minute. I don't know. I think we think we're gonna get that pop up there to 103, 100, 13,100. Ooh, I don't know. I'm watching Delta down here to see if it's gonna tell me. Either way, though, I think this might be the top of it, 13,100. So you could try to get those 25, 30 points on it. It may also just roll down on you. Very difficult right now. Nice impulse to the upside is completo. You can see this up channel we were in. Maybe we're going to get this pullback to value area low, down to 20 SMA, value area low, down at 40. I'm sitting on my hands, guys. I'm being patient. Patient little bear. Go around. Did you go short? I hate it when you're sitting there being like, come on, go down. It's looking like Delta's dropping a little bit. Am I bullish? I mean, I can't deny what's happening. I mean, if I just look at it, I'm rangy. I feel like this is right now in a range. This is a big move up to the top of a higher time frame range. So I can't deny that we're making higher lows and higher highs on the open. You can see the up channel that formed on the open, but we've broken through that. It might roll down a little bit. And we're at the top of this range up here. So, I'm just sitting on my hands. Nice. Whoa, nice bullish candle there. A lot of buying coming through. I think it's got 106 probably in its sights. Breaking 91, he might get that pop. I've gotten burned on these things so bad though in the past. Like I've been conditioned like Pavlov's dogs to stay out of this. That I see this big area of resistance and I think price is going to want to hit it, and then we just don't come up to it and we roll down from it. And so this down here, if you wanted to go long, to me, it looks like the most interesting spot. Down to 20 SMA on the 1 minute. I'm watching Delta down here though. You get more support down at 40. Your stop would be at 52. Actually, it'd be right below that at like 46 maybe. You got, a 10-point stop. I see Delta keep continuing to drop. I'm not particularly interested in trying to buy a bearish, right? Yeah, that looks bearish. That 1 minute, we're hitting the 20 SMA right now on the 1 minute, breaking through it, coming down, hitting off value area low. This 1 minute candle will be interesting if we close below the 20 SMA or if we pin through the 20 SMA. Remember, we got some news coming out at 9. Watching that 1 minute. I'm watching that 1 minute candle. That's why I have these timer things on here. 6 seconds. That's not the candle I wanted. 1 minute. I was thinking about taking a buy, but we closed right on that 20 SMA. That's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I'm still sitting on my bear paws. Still sitting on my bear paws. PMI came out. I thought something was coming out at 9. Am I wrong about that? Oh, sorry, ISM, not PMI. ISM, sorry, ISM. ISM stuff, ISM services. It's coming out at 9. Go run. Will it affect? I mean, it's not NFP, but I think price might spike around it. Hmm. Kind of feeling like I'm missing the moves here, huh? Even though I don't have any P&L, I feel like I'm trading my P&L. A little bit of fear of going red on the day. I don't know why. I think I've been on a somewhat good streak, and my just trader spidey sense is telling me to chill out. Patience, 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 patience. Yep, we are at yesterday's high. Oh, I missed this one right here. Let's get a like. Okay, if you guys don't mind liking this video for a little bit of for holding on for some patience, I'd appreciate it. Got 31 likes right now, I think. I always try to get 50 likes. Doesn't cost you guys anything. I have no idea who likes it, who doesn't, but please don't dislike it just to be contrarian. If you're getting any value out of this, any sort of entertainment value, please give this thing a like. Coming down off that now. Back to the 20 SMA, pinning through that thing. Not pinning, sorry. No, we're pinning off of it. Probably just need to let this news come out at 9 before we try to take anything. I think price is going to be a little spiky. Hey, SW Blaze, 10 points is pretty good. 10 points is pretty good. If you can sniper 10 points, I feel like you're in a pretty good spot. Thanks, Tyson. I appreciate it. Thank you, Go Run. Appreciate it. Well, I think, this is the place we want to buy it down here. Value area low, bottom of the band on the 1 minute. If you were going to buy it, I think that's the spot. Hammer on which candle? Which time chart? Time frame chart? I don't know what I'm saying. Moving higher. I really feel like it's moving without me here. Patience, little bear. Patience, little bear. It will come. You gotta control that urge to jump in on it. Sometimes it works out for you. Yesterday it worked out. We were shooting from the hip a little bit yesterday. Which is not particularly a good way to do it. But can't be helped sometimes. This other touch. I want to get these right on the touches. Man, if this news wasn't coming out in 5 minutes, I think I'd jump in on it at 3,100, 3,000, 13,100. Man, if you could go back in time and buy the Nasdaq at 3,000, that would be fantastic. Okay, I won't try to stop you, Design 9. You do you, man. We'll say be careful. Trying to pick the top is like trying to catch a falling knife going the other way. I think. Thanks, Nico. See you, buddy. Yeah, Andre, I agree. I remember like in 2005, 2002, 2003, I remember listening to Bitcoin. I was just like starting to gain momentum, and I think it was trading for like $50 or something. And it was like a congressional hearing I was listening to. I was on a not a cross country road trip. I was driving like all day. I can't remember. I do remember where I was going, but I was in the car listening to the radio, and they were doing like a congressional hearing on Bitcoin because it was just starting to get some traction. And whoever the Congress had like given like testimony or advice or whatever was saying how worthless Bitcoin was. Everybody was going to get burned who was buying it at $50, a coin. And I think back to that, like, man, I would have bought 10 Bitcoins at $50, just $500. What could have been? You can't think like that. I know it'll absolutely drive me insane to think like that. News coming out in 3 minutes. Coffee mug time. Filling up my coffee, boys. Let's fill up some coffees. I'm gonna put an ad here, guys. Don't kill me. Don't yell at me. YouTube's gonna do it. If I don't do it, YouTube will do it, and I'll get no cut of it. I'm gonna grab some coffee. We'll come back. Look at this thing after the news comes out. If you watch the ad all the way through, or if you click on it, I think it helps the channel out a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it might give me like 75 cents instead of 70 cents for doing this live stream. But anyways, every little bit helps. I'll be right back. Get some coffee, boys. All right, guys, I'm back. 901. 901. All right. Now we got to start taking some trades. Now we got to trade. At this time, seeing a break of 82. You think we're going to fall back in this volume? No, back down to 64. I see Delta dropping. I don't know. Trading against this trend is really tricky for me. I feel like it's at a critical point here. It's either going up or going down right now. Just watching this Delta down here. The Delta's just kind of staying flat, but price just keeps grinding up. Look at that 4 hour. This is what we talked about pre-market. You know, really strong 4 hour candle, very strong 1 hour candle. You know, this is the thing. You know, a lot of people are like, okay, this is the top. We're shorting it, blah, blah, blah. But you need to look at these higher time frames. I mean, this thing's really pushing up. Yeah, we're at this big level of resistance. I think if it gets up through this, you know, we're looking at a 2% day, 2.5% day. We're only up 1.5%. It'd be interesting to see how much Asia went up. Asia's not doing too great right now, to be honest. How much is up is Europe? Or Europe isn't up that much either. Question is, where does it want to go to? 1,175 maybe. Any 500 volume pullback, I'm going to get it on. Very bullish candle in the 1 minute. I'm gonna make some funny bear faces here. Ay, ay, ay. You just gotta get in on this thing. You know, it's like, it's going. Scalping it up. I still don't really trust it, to be honest with you. Still don't really trust it. 493. I shouldn't even look at my P&L. I shouldn't even look at it. Actually, I have it off on like another screen where I can't even see it, but I still like glance over at it every once in a while just because I'm human. I don't want to know how much money I got. I know I am doing FOMO. But that's okay. It looks too bullish for me. I would not short it. I would be just looking for a long entry. Can't pick the top of this thing. It's through resistance. But I'm gonna sit on my hands for a minute. I'm gonna let this kind of play out. Still gonna be looking for that pullback. It seems like, doesn't it seem like so much work for such a little move? Like you feel like you could just jump in on it and get that little move no matter what, you know? It's so much patience and really trying to time your entry right, just to get a small move on it. This one wasn't too. This was almost 10 points on that one, but it's harder than it looks. If I was just looking at this, I'd be like, why doesn't he just go in a position and get out real quick if it goes? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're just getting a little tiny movement there. How hard can that be? It's really fucking hard. It's like, it's a lot harder than it looks. Very nice supporting trend line right there on the 1 minute. Lots of touches on it. Very nice up channel. We can see here on the 1 minute. Sometimes if you get lost, if you're looking for something, just draw a few trend lines, see what you get. Appreciate all the likes, guys. Very nice, very nice. Big low volume node coming in right here. Is it going to find support down here at 13,150? Maybe getting in at 13,001. You know, at the bottom of this channel, the 20 SMA might be the best bet. But if you're having FOMO, this might be the spot to get in. Very nice Friday, Saturday. I like the advice. Thank you. Grade your plan. Dipping into this low volume node, dipping into it. Delta's really dropping on it though. Almost taking a buy on that there, but I'm looking at Delta here. Looking at Delta, it's dropping. Now it's coming up. If you're not copying my trades, you will lose money. I lose money all the time. Whatever results you see on this channel are not going to be indicative of your results. And anything that I'm saying, you should take with a grain of salt because I'm a talking bear. Well, I've officially drank a full pot of coffee this morning. I don't think that can possibly be good for you. I really need to cut back, but I'm always like, oh, one more cup, one more cup, one more cup. And then I'm like, oh my God, the coffee's gone. I'm always like, ah, just have a couple, but I can never just do a couple. I'm addicted. I've got a problem, guys. I've got a problem. A coffee drinking problem. I need help. 40 ounces of cold brew. Oh my God. That's probably, I mean, that's probably where I'm at. I shouldn't even look at my P&L. I'm like 665. Is that good enough? Just don't even look at it. Just don't look at it. It doesn't matter. Delta's really pumping down here. I've got a video. If you don't know what Cumulative Delta is, I've got a free video on my channel about how you can get, well, of course all the videos are free, but a video of how to get Cumulative Delta for free. On your NinjaTrader, it's usually only included with the paid lifetime license of NinjaTrader, but there is a free version of it out there on the World Wide Web. You can check out my channel and search for it. I think if you just type in, like, if you go to my channel page, you just type in up in the top, like Cumulative Delta, like in the search, like search this channel, Cumulative Delta or free or something like that. You'll find it. I think my P&L is going to be 666. I don't know. Delta is really dropping here. This doesn't look like a buy for me, even though, like, if I didn't have Cumulative Delta up down here, This looks like a buy because we're in this low volume node down towards the bottom. You know, maybe take it back up to 60. I mean, that's just a scalp, I guess. Kind of like the bottom of this trend line a little bit better. This 20 SMA a little bit better. It's a buy area. Might trap some bears trying to go short on it. You see how price is trying to move up. You can see Delta moving down. See that? So I'm not getting a clear, you know, bullish signal on it. Delta's still dropping lower, so I'm just gonna stay out of it. Even though we're coming to that 20 SMA on the 1 minute. I would like to see, we got a bearish candle on the 5 minute. I would like to see, you know, like a nice move down with the trend line. Maybe it goes up here, who knows? Bearish candle on the 500 volume. Overbought on Williams percent. Although it's been overbought, you know, all morning, so it's not really telling me much, except when I take Williams percent with some of these other signals, you know, all those kind of come together as don't buy this. We're not making another leg up, but you know, I've said that before. And you know what's happened? It's ripped up to new highs. So how's everybody else doing out there? Anybody else get some good trades? I can feel my trading momentum running out. Through the trend line. This is a very strong trend line. We've had 3 touches on it, although it may not be drawn exact. Lots of, you can see how as it went through this trend line, you can look at Delta over here, it just tanked. We're now becoming oversold on the Williams percent range, which is a indicating there might be a buying opportunity coming up. Closing below the 20 SMA, still holding value area high though. Back end of this trend line may now become resistance. You also have the 20 SMA up here, which may become resistance. I'd really like to see this do something like this down to this level. All right. Looking at here, the bottom of the band on the 1 minute. And I'm looking to see if that corresponds with anything else. I don't want to just buy the bottom of the band on the 1 minute. I want to buy it and get a couple other indications that you know. I'm cautious on this thing. I think it was going to get a bounce there, but 33, I don't know. Up 772 on the day. Let me just call it that, to be honest. At 920. I don't know. I can feel my trading fatigue kicking in here, and I'm staring at this thing too long. But maybe I got too much coffee. My coffee. Probably need to go out, take a break, go for a walk, and come back and look at this thing in like 10 minutes. You know, I can kind of see it coming up around 40 and then trying to take another drive up, but what time is it? 9. Looking at just how these other candles are shaping up here. Goran, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just scalping it now. I just scalped it there on the repeated touch of the bottom of the band on the 1 minute and this low volume node, but I don't really trust it, to be honest with you. I probably need to take a break. Although, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing 40 moving back up. It's tough. Seems like it almost wants to push down another leg. Yeah, I'll probably be getting stopped out on it right there. So this tells me, guys, I need to take a break. I'll be back tomorrow, dudes. I'll be back tomorrow. Looks like this 1 minute candle looks like it might want to roll down again. If I see another opportunity, I might take it, but I need to take a break right now. I can feel myself about ready to take a loss. And that's going to be no bueno. No bueno. Just drawing a bunch of lines on this thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, VWAP. Could it come all the way back down to VWAP? It's pumping through the support, 20 SMA on the 5 minute. Maybe down here at 13,060-ish. I probably wait for 1 minute to come down and then give me a bullish candle on a 5 minute. That's probably what I'd wait for. I may break this trend line, but then it's got more resistance up here. So I'm going to jump off this thing. I appreciate you guys watching. If I end up taking another trade, I'll record it and throw it up on the channel. But right now, I need to take a break and get my head on straight. I'm getting a little dizzy, maybe too much coffee. Be back tomorrow, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. I will definitely make sure we got point of control coming in here. I will definitely make sure I post the schedule right after I get off this live stream, schedule it so it's there ready for you guys. And I appreciate you watching, and thanks for all the likes and for hanging out. And if anybody that clicked on an ad or watched the full ad, I appreciate that. I apologize for the ads, but they are a fact of the YouTube, and I might as well try to capitalize on a little bit on it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you get any value of this, like, subscribe, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Check out our Discord. There's also a coupon for 50% off Apex down there in the description. You can do an Apex trading evaluation so you don't risk your own capital. And cool. All right, guys, take it easy. Yeah, it seems like it's going to roll down again. I'll be back tomorrow. And if you're up green, enjoy it. Don't revenge trade. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.